Hi guys, welcome back. So I spent a little time in my other videos talking about managing worry, positive thinking. Today we're going to talk about something that you probably feel sometimes, which is anger. So I brought my book with me, Simon and the Big Bad Angry Beast, a book about anger. The author is Ian De Haes. I hope that you really enjoy it.
Simon and the Big Bad Angry Beast, a book about anger, written by Ian De Haes. The first time that Simon got mad, it was after he had caused a lot of mischief. His father had punished him, and Simon was angry with the whole world. He was so mad, he had a big temper tantrum. In his room where his father had sent him, Simon banged noisily on the door. Suddenly he discovered that a big ram was pounding the door along with him. It was great, it was marvelous, it was magical to have a ram that charged after anything that made Simon mad. If Simon's father asked him for something, bam! The animal knocked him down. The second time Simon got really mad, he had just lost at a game and he didn't think it was fair. Suddenly, to his absolute amazement, he saw that his ram had transformed into an alligator. It was great, it was marvelous, it was magical to have a not-so-nice alligator that snapped at people with his teeth when Simon wasn't happy. The third time he got very angry, it was because his mother had told him no. Suddenly, his alligator transformed into a terrifying lion. It was great, it was marvelous, it was magical to have a great African lion by his side. No one dared refuse him anything. The fourth time Simon got angry, he flew into a rage because he had been forced to eat all his soup. He saw that his big lion had become an enormous rhinoceros. It was great, it was marvelous, it was magical to have a fearsome rhinoceros at his service. Everyone ran away as soon as he sat down at the dinner table. Then one day, Simon's anger burst out without a reason. It was so big and so dreadful that his rhino changed into a frightening dragon. It was great, it was marvelous, it was magical to have a dragon that spit flames and sent everyone running. They began calling him Simon the Terrible. But then he realized that his parents, his pals, his best friend, none of them wanted to play with him anymore. Suddenly, he felt quite lonely. It was not so great, not so marvelous, not so magical to always have such anger. He would have preferred to get a hug from his dad or a kiss from his mom or to play with his friends like before. He didn't know what to do to get rid of his anger. He tried shouting at it to make it go away, but that only brought out worse creatures. So Simon found a quiet spot to sit down. He closed his eyes and concentrated hard until calm spread through his whole body. After a few moments, he felt as if his dragon had exploded into 1,000 butterflies, each one carrying a little piece of his anger away. It was great, it was marvelous, it was magical to be calm, quiet, and peaceful. Everyone told him that his pretty butterflies were much nicer than the horrible dragon. The end.
So I hope that you had fun reading Simon and the Big Bad Angry Beasts with me. I chose this story because we all get angry sometimes. Kids, grown-ups, teachers, grandmas and grandpas, everyone. And that's okay. It is okay to be angry. But when we're angry, we need to make sure that we are still saying safe and respectful. The thing is, when we're really mad though, that is not always easy. I think we can all agree Simon was not staying safe and respectful. When we're mad, it is hard sometimes to make those good choices and to think about saying safe and respectful. And sometimes if we're really mad, we might not even want to. We might say, I don't care about that, I'm mad. That is why it's important to learn about coping strategies. Some people call them chill skills. Those are just some easy, different things that you can do when you're really angry to help manage your anger and calm down a little bit so you can say safe and respectful. I have right here a sign that I used to keep in my office. It has 4 ways that you can stay safe and respectful, 4 coping strategies or chill skills. The first one, I don't know if you can see, is belly breathing. So, like I mentioned before, belly breathing is just putting those hands on your belly, breathing in through your nose like you're smelling a birthday cake, and then pushing the air out and blowing out like you're blowing out birthday candles, like this. What that does is it actually slows your breathing down, it gets some extra air to your brain, and it tells your body it's going to be okay, you're safe. So belly breathing is an way to calm down when you're feeling really angry. The next one I have on here is talk to an adult about it. When we have problems, going to a grown-up will normally make us feel a lot better. Just telling them what happened, how we're feeling, that can be a huge release and leave you feeling a lot calmer, a lot better. Also, that grown-up might be able to give you a hug or give you some advice. If you were mad because there's a problem with something that someone else did, they might be able to help you out a little bit with that. So you can always talk to an adult when you're feeling angry. The next one I have down here is count to 10, just like Spider-Man, he's counting to 10. When we're really angry, sometimes our brain just gets stuck on thinking these angry thoughts like, I can't believe that she did that. That was so rude. I cannot believe that. And it just keeps thinking these angry, angry thoughts over and over and over. Those angry thoughts are not going to help you calm down. If anything, they're probably going to make you a lot angrier. So that anger you had is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. But I like counting to 10 because it's kind of like you're tricking your brain. So if you start counting to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you keep doing that, your brain is going to be focused on counting. If your brain is focusing on counting, you know what it can't be doing? Thinking those angry thoughts. So you've kind of just tricked your brain into forgetting about or not thinking those angry things and into calming down. And if counting to 10 is too easy for you, you're saying, count to 10, I did that years ago. You could do a bigger number. Count to 100 or count backwards from 100. Is that still too easy? Count backwards by 5s. 100, 95, 90, 85, 80. Keep going. Make it a little more challenging. It's a great way to get your mind off of those things that are really making you mad. The last one, go someplace quiet and safe. This is actually the one that Simon used in the book. When we're really mad, staying next to that thing that's making us mad is probably going to make our anger bigger. But if we walk away, go to a quiet area, someplace where there's not as many people, It's a lot more calming, and we just let our bodies sit there, relax, maybe practice some deep breathing. That will help you feel a lot better. I know that a lot of you actually in your classrooms had these quiet, safe places. You had calm corners in your classrooms. You can actually make a calm corner in your own house so that when you get mad, you can go to that quiet, safe place to just relax and breathe and let that anger go, just like Simon. So these are my 4 easy chill skills or coping strategies. But if you have a different thing that works, that's okay too. There's way more coping strategies than this. Some people might like taking a cold drink of water. Other people might like going for a walk. Some people try tensing and releasing. That's when you squeeze your muscles really, really, really tight, and then you let them go and release. That also is a way to calm down. So you can use any of these 4 or a different coping strategy that works for you. I hope that this is helpful. I hope that it will help you next time you're feeling angry and it helps you stay safe and respectful. See you guys.